Hi everyone, I am Angela Cruz with Smokey Designs, and today we are going to talk about MDF PatternPly. MDF PatternPly is so underutilized. I feel like she's gotten a bad name, and I don't know why. I can't figure it out. So I get a lot of people that will message and say, "Hey, I make earrings, so I know I can't use MDF. What acrylic do you recommend?" There, you can 100% use MDF PatternPly for earrings. In fact, up until recently, all of my own personal earrings were actually made out of MDF PatternPly, and that's because sheet to sheet, the MDF is actually lighter weight than the acrylic. So if you like big earrings like I do, there's actually less pulling, there's less weight on them if you do go with the MDF version of the same pattern. And as you can see here, like if I just showed you this sheet and said, "Hey, guess the core," most of you would never be able to tell that this is not acrylic. It looks the exact same. It just has that lighter weight MDF core. So we have MDF PatternPly in 16th inch, in 1/8 inch, and in 1/4 inch. And because it is lighter weight and great for the earrings, it's also great for things like the ornament backers or ornaments like any part of an ornament, because it won't weigh down the tree as much. So it's a great option for that. And I think the biggest misconception about the MDF is that, oh, it can't get wet. And there's like this panic about it getting wet. And, oh, if I make earrings for someone, if they go outside, what's gonna happen? I'm crazy. Here's what I'm gonna do. I mean, these are my own personal earrings, and I am so confident that there's no problem with them getting wet. That I'm literally dunking them. Ooh, I'm just sit them in this water, and there's no problem with it. So, I mean, I wouldn't recommend soaking your MDF earrings for 3 weeks in water, although we have actually done that before, and the change was not really remarkable. It's almost like when you laser cut it, it sort of almost seals that edge. Now, I still don't recommend, I'm not telling you to take your MDF PatternPly and make an outdoor sign that's gonna go out at the road on a mailbox. Don't do that. But for things like earrings that, you know, maybe sometimes you get caught in a rainstorm, it's not gonna damage these earrings in any way. I've got caught in many a rainstorm in my earrings, and you can see here, these are just simple shapes cut out of the MDF. Here's the one that I just got wet. She's fine, she's good to go. And then I also, this summer, one of our customers who hosted us for Smoke Fest, she had a shop and I purchased some of her earrings. She uses the copper. You can see here it's on the MDF core, and she engraved, and look at how pretty that is with that brown engraving. This is the only core option we have that's going to engrave that brown. We've tried for a brown acrylic core, and no matter what we did, the engraving always looked black. So we just said, you know what, let's just stick with the MDF. If you want that brown, that nice brown engrave, here you go, stick with the MDF for that. So for the MDF PatternPly, you can order it, sorry, I got water all over everything, but you can order it one-sided, which means the back is going to just be raw MDF. This is great for any one-sided projects. If you are making a sign and you're gonna cut lettering and stick it to something like that, that's a great option with the one-sided. Save a little bit of money just if you don't, just put your glue on the back or your 3M and you're set. We also have it in two-sided, which just means that your chosen pattern will be on both sides of the sheet. And you can see here, this is our micro polka dots and the Christmas colors. So that's better for things like earrings, where you want the pattern to be on both sides. Controversial for the ornaments. I like two-sided ornaments better, just since the ornaments tend to rotate on the tree. But a lot of customers do use the one-sided. Some even then just take this and they'll paint the back a different color. That's up to you. But we do have both options for you. Colors are just as vibrant, just as nice on the MDF, but it is just a lighter weight option, and it is a little bit less expensive than the acrylic. Also great for if you are a diode customer. No matter what pattern it is, if it's solid white, if it's a crazy pattern that has colors that you can't cut with like an acrylic core or just a pure acrylic in those colors, you can cut it on the MDF core. You could get it on the black acrylic core. But it is just another good option for you if you have a diode, or even if you don't have a CO2. Like I said, most of my earrings up until recently were made out of MDF, and the only reason I really switched for the most part is because I make all of my earrings out of our misfits. And we just, because the acrylic is more popular, we have more misfits in acrylic. So I'm like a scavenger. I just scarf up ones that I see that I like, and I just cut my earrings of that. But you can see this one, this is the one that I got wet. It's already, or I'm trying to get it focused. It's already drying. Don't notice anything different on the core. Don't notice anything different on the pattern. This will be perfectly fine for your jewelry. So don't be afraid of the MDF PatternPly. It gets a bad name. I don't know why, but give it a try. Let us know what you've cut with it before, and I'm excited to see. Thank you all so much for watching.